Today we are going to see the lesson polymer chemistry. What is polymer? The small monomers are combined and form a long chain is called as polymer. Fibers are made up of long chain of natural and synthetic monomers. Cotton, silk and jute fibers are natural fibers. Plastic is a synthetic fiber. Poly means many. Mer means basic small unit. Monomers. The basic unit of polymer is called as monomers. The monomers joined together by a covalent bond and form a long chain of polymers. This process is called as polymerization. This is the monomers combined as a chain. It is polymer. Example of polymer is polyvinyl chloride, PVC pipes. Water pipes are made of polyvinyl chloride. CH2CHCl is the polyvinyl monomers. It combines form polyvinyl chloride polymers. Polymers are two types, natural and synthetic polymers. Natural polymers are protein, carbohydrate and fat. Cellulose is example for the natural polymers. The monomers of the protein is amino acid. 63 amino acids are present. 23 are essential protein essential amino acid in our body. The protein polymers are DNA, enzymes, silk, skin, hair, fingernails, feather and fur are natural protein polymers. Carbohydrate polymers are cellulose, chitin, lignin. Cellulose is found in the cell wall. Chitin is found in cell wall of the fungi like mushrooms and the exoskeletons of the insect, crab, spider. Lignins are present in the outer surface of the plant. In the sclerenchyma cells, the lignin is present. Cotton is the polymer of sugar molecule. Cellulose is found in the cotton. Man-made polymers are called as synthetic polymers. Petroleum, this is the raw material from the petroleum oil and gas is used to produce synthetic polymers. Plastics are example for the synthetic polymers. Petrol, ethylene and propylene are monomers. Ethylene and polypropylene are the building blocks of monomers. CH2CH3 is the propylene. CH double bond CH2 is ethylene. CH2 double bond CH3 is propylene. Fibers. Clothes, bags, rope, blankets are made of fibers. Natural fibers are cotton and wool. Fibers are long strands of polymers. Fibers that are obtained from plant and animal sources are called natural fibers. Cotton, coconut fibers, hair and wool, silk are natural fibers. Fibers that are made using the raw materials of the petroleum are Synthetic fibers. Polyester, acrylic and nylons are examples for the synthetic fiber. Natural fiber can be spun into a filament, thread and rope. It is used to making cloth, containers, insulation materials. Main sources of natural fibers are animal and plant. Wool and silks are obtained from animal. Synthetic fibers are cotton and jute are obtained from plants. Synthetic fibers such as nylon, polyester and acrylic are used to make clothing, blankets, toothbrushes and stuffing in the cushion. Natural fibers. Silk fibers are obtained from boiling cocoons of silkworms. There are four types of silk: mulberry silk, Dasar silk, Muga silk and Eri silk. Mulberry silk is produced in India. It is the strongest natural fiber used for made clothing, carpet and parachute. Rayon is a semi-synthetic fiber. It is a first artificial silk. First rayon factory in India was established in Kerala in 1946. It is made of natural cellulose collected from wood pulp and bamboo pulp. The wood pulp and bamboo pulps are treated with sodium hydroxide and then treated with carbon disulfide. The cellulose dissolved in the carbon disulfide and produces a syrup called viscose. Viscose is forced through a pinner net. Pinner net is a device used to make a thread. The spinner net, the viscose is forced through a pinner net into the solution of dilute sulfuric acid. This produced a silk-like thread that are cleaned with soap and dried. Now we get the rayon silk. The rayon silk can be dyed in wide variety of colors. It can mix with cotton to make bedsheet, with wool in the production of carpet. Rayon is also found in sanitary products like diapers, bandages and gauze. Nylon is a synthetic fiber, fully synthetic fiber. It is used to make parachute and rope material for climbing on the mountain. Also, it is used in textiles. It is a strong, elastic and light. It is strong, elastic and light, lustrous and easy to wash. Socks, ropes, tents, toothbrushes, car seat belt, sleeping bags, curtains are made of nylons. Nylon is stronger than steel wire. Nylon is very strong, so it is used for rock climbing. It is a polyamide. The monomers of the nylons are hexamethyldiamine and adipic acid. Polyester and acrylic are synthetic fiber. Polyester are called as polycot, polywool, terrycot. Polycot is a mixture of polyester and cotton. Polywool is a mixture of polyester and wool. PET is polyethylene terephthalate. It is used for making water and soda bottle, utensil, films and wires. It do not get wrinkled easily and easy to wash. Sweater, shawls and blanket are prepared from acrylic polymers. Acrylic polymers are cheap because they are byproduct of the plastic. It is made from the byproduct of plastics. The acrylic plastics are durable and affordable. Cotton cloth will burn when it is held in a flame, but synthetic polyester cloth will melt on burning. So we cannot wear polyester cloth when you are cooking. It is melted on burning, so it sticks to the body and is causing severe burns. Polyester do not wrinkle easily, keep their colors and brightness for a much longer time. This is the advantage of synthetic fiber. Trampoline is made from woven synthetic fiber. It is strong and elastic. Drawbacks of synthetic fibers. They do not heat resistant, catch fire easily. Do not allow air circulation, making them hot and uncomfortable to wear. Synthetic fibers are made out of petrochemicals. The synthetic fibers are break down into microplastics. The small pieces of plastics. Microplastic means small pieces of plastic which causes pollution to the soil and water bodies. Everything around us today is plastic. Computers, cell phone, mixie, grinder. All the objects are paste, toothpaste, toothbrush, bottles, water bottles. All of them are made of plastic. Water and oil are in plastic pouches. Plastic have also replaced many glass items. Previously, the glass bottles are used nowadays. For example, Horlicks bottle, we are now all the food materials are packed in the plastic bottles. Plastic have helped us to make advancement in the technology. Computers and cell phones are made of plastic. Buildings, the doors are made of plastic. Healthcare, transport, car and buses. In car and buses, many things are made of plastic. Food safety. Food materials are packed in plastic bottles. Plastic have many positive qualities such as lightweight, strong, they can be molded into complex shape. They are flexible and waterproof. They are UV resistant, cheap and convenient for use. The syringe is made of plastic. Polypropylene is used in made of syringes. Syringes do not have to be sterilized and reused. It eliminates the risk of spreading diseases. Thin plastic carry bags are after using we throw it into a dustbin. It do not recycled, so it causes a litters and pollute our environment for a long time. Every year we use trillions of plastic carry bags. Every minute we use 2 million carry bags, out of which only 3% is recycled. Edmund Alexander Box was the creator of the first plastic called Parkinson. Some of the plastics are used for wrong application. Some plastics are used in right application. Straws, cutlery, thin carry bags, teacups are wrong applications of plastics. Helmet, syringes, electrical wires and blood bags are right applications of plastic. Types of plastic. The arrangement of monomer is linear or cross-linked in plastics. Polyethylene, otherwise it is called as polythene, it is used for making carry bags. Polyethylenes are used for making carry bags. When you burn carry bags, it melts and produces an offensive odor. Polyethylene terephthalate, when you filled it with boiling water, it deformed. They are thermoplastic. It does not have heat resistance. It can be recycled easily. Thermoset plastic. Thermoset plastic cannot be softened when heating it. Example for thermoset plastics are bakelite and melamine. Bakelite. The monomers of bakelite is phenol and formaldehyde. The monomers of melamine is cyanamide. Poor conductor. Bakelite is a poor conductor of heat and electricity. So it is used to making electrical switches, handles of various utensils. Melamine resists fire and tolerate heat. It is used for making floor tiles and fabrics. Thermoplastics are, in thermoplastic no cross-link is found. It is softened when heated. In thermoset plastic, cross-linked bondings are present. It remains hard when heated. Polyethylene terephthalate water bottles. You don't reuse these bottles. Electrical switches made of thermosetting plastic like bakelite. The resin codes are a universal way of categorizing different type of plastic. Resin code is a numbers given under the bottles. Helps us to separate bottles and easy to recycle them. If the number 1 within the chasing arrow, it is a chasing arrow triangle. Inside it, the code is present inside the chasing arrow triangle. Below the PET is a polyethylene terephthalate. It is a type of plastic. Different chemicals are added to the plastic to give flexibility, strength, softness and transparency. These chemicals are toxic. So don't use this type of plastic. Polyvinyl chloride PVC, the resin code is 3. It contains cadmium and lead. They are toxic chemicals. Polystyrene, resin code is 6. It has styrene. The styrene is also toxic chemicals. It causes cancer. Resin code 1. It contains polyethylene terephthalate. It is used for made umbrella and sports clothing. It is used only once. Reusing PET plastic can release a chemical called antimony, which is not good for our health. Resin code 2. High density polyethylene. It is used for made sacks, tiffin bags, fishing net. It is a safer plastic and it can be recycled. Resin code 3 PVC polyvinyl chloride plastics. It is used to make raincoat, boots, fishing nets. It is most toxic plastic, good resistant to weathering. It is used to make pipes. Resin code 4 low density polyethylene. It is used to make socks and footballs. It is a safer plastic and flexible and soft but strong. Resin code 5 PP polypropylene. It is used to make rope and carpets. Safer plastic used in disposable product. PS. Polystyrene, resin code 6. It is used to make pens, rulers, throwaway tea and juice cups, plates and cutlery and toys. Unsafe plastic, it is unsafe plastic. Resin code 7. Other plastic like polycarbonate, acrylonitriles, butadiene, styrene, ABS acrylic, AC bioplastic, nylon, polyurethane or other plastics. The PC is used to make baby bottles and boot containers. ABS used to make helmet and car bumpers. Acrylic is used to make fiber optical cables and paint. Bioplastic is used to make plastic bags and tableware. Nylon is used to close knits and toothbrush bristle. PU, mattress foams and shoe soles. It is unsafe plastics are considered to be toxic. No codes. If no codes mean the company do not follow the rules, it could be harmful. Avoid using such plastic. The plastic do not decompose and biodegradable. It leads to large amount of waste accumulating and polluting the environment. One-time use plastics are responsible for littering the environment and clogging drainage. Animals smell the leftover food and eat the plastic by accident. Plastic in the ozones are exposed to sunlight and water. The physical movement of the wave which break the plastic into tiny pieces, that is called as microplastic. The microplastics are also present in the toothpaste and face wash and body scrubs. Microbeads are washed down in the drains and end up in the soil, river, lakes and cause pollution. Many birds eat the plastic item, eat the microplastic, because the small pieces of plastic which are covered in algae. The plants wanted to eat the algae, but it also eat the plastic items. In 2015, plastic were found in 2015 plastic were found in 90% of seabeds. Tamil Nadu has banned one-time use and throwaway plastic such as plastic carry bags, plates, straws and water pouches. But we are now using them carry bag and pouches. PLA plastic, polylactic acid plastics. It is biodegradable. It is made from the plants, so it is biodegradable. Give nutrient after degradable. It gives nutrient to the soil. Dangerous pollution called persistent organic pollutant. Marine animals such as fish often eat microplastics. Polylactic acid or polylactides is a compostable and bioactive thermoplastic. It obtained from starch, corn, sugarcane, bulbs of sugar beets. They are biodegradable. It is useful for making food packing, garbage bags and disposable tableware. A material that gets decomposed through natural process and action by bacteria is called biodegradable. Biodegradable material decomposed through bacteria is called biodegradable plastics. Plastic do not decompose by natural process and the action of bacteria are called as non-biodegradable. Then we separate the plastic as biodegradable and non-biodegradable. 99% of plastics are in landfills. Only 12% of plastics are incinerated. Only 9% of plastics are recycled. Plastic as disposable is in the 5R principle: refuse, reduce, reuse, recycle and recover. Refuse means avoid using plastics. We can carry cotton or jute bags instead of carry bags. Reduce means reduce the use of amount of plastic. Reuse means use again and again. Ink pen is example for reuse. Recycle, separating plastic waste and making and recycle them. Separating the plastic and recycled them. The thermosystem setting plastic cannot be recycled. Every time plastic is melted and recycled, it loses its quality. This is called downcycling. Recover. Solid waste can be converted into resources such as electricity and compost through thermal and biological means. By heating and biologically decomposed, the solid wastes are used to produce electricity and made compost. It is called as recover. Burning plastic releases super toxic gases. Burning plastic releases super toxic gases, and remaining ash contains toxic chemicals and heavy metals. So we don't burn plastics. Plastic in landfills can still lead to pollution of the air, soil and groundwater. Biodegradable plastic. So we use biodegradable plastic. Degradable plastics and compostable plastic. Degradable plastics are made from petroleum oil or gas. Degradable plastic break down into tiny pieces called microplastics. These stay in our environment for a very long time. Degradable plastics do not break down completely in the environment. Compostable plastics are derived from renewable sources such as corn, sugarcane. Avocado seeds, shrimp cells. Compostable plastic can be break down completely by microbes. Example for compostable plastic are polylactic acid. It is made from corn, sugarcane, avocado seed and shrimp cell. Plastic eating bacteria. Idinella saccharins is 201 F6 bacteria. It could digest polyethylene terephthalate plastics. It contains the enzyme PETase. It decomposes the plastic polyethylene terephthalate and is absorbed by bacteria as a food source. Absorb and produce energy from that. PET, polyethylene terephthalate, have the resin code 1 plastic, one of the most recyclable plastic in the world. Glass is the only material that can be recycled over and over again without losing its quality. When recycle the plastic, it loses its quality. But glass does not lose its quality. Glass is prepared by heating silicon dioxide about 1700 degrees Celsius. Also, sodium carbonate is added to it. Suddenly, after heating to 170 degrees Celsius, it is melted. Then it cooled fastly. If it cooled slowly, the atom molecules are arranged like a crystalline arrangement. But it cooled quickly, the atoms of the silica will be halted in their track, which form the glass. We call materials like this type of material is called as amorphous materials. When you heat, when you cool the glass slowly, it gets crystalline arrangement. But when you cooled the when you cooled the glass fastly, the silicas get not arranged in crystalline structure. The molecules are present in amorphous structure. Sand is mixed with waste glass. Soda ash and limestone are also added with the glass to made glass. Sand, soda ash is a sodium carbonate, limestone is calcium carbonate. They are heated in a furnace. We get glass. The end product is called soda lime silica glasses. Iron and chromiums are added to the glass. It gives a green tinted glass. In borosilicate glass, boron oxide and is added to the glass. So we can get a different type of glasses by adding a different chemicals. Thank you.